Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are talking all things fall because we've entered fall. It's starting to get chilly here in Canada. The sweaters are starting to come out. Here's the thing with fall. I love the fall fashion, the fall fragrances. I love my pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, but I'm not feeling the weather. Today we're going to talk about all of my favorite recommendations for fall fragrances. I have a whole basket right here, so I'm going to try not to talk too much about every single scent, or I might break this up into two parts. We'll see how we go. So get yourself something to drink. Of course, I have been drinking a little chai latte from Starbucks. I'm actually almost done and so good. This is actually an iced chai latte with sweet cream foam on top, drizzled with some caramel sauce. I know, very sweet, and I love it. So when it comes to fall, I definitely gravitate towards fragrances that are a little bit more spicy, a little bit more deep, maybe even leaning gourmand. I tend not to go extremely sweet. I reserve that more for like hardcore winter days, but you know, I play around with my fragrances a lot. So sometimes I will throw in a good Italica or something like that. But we're going to talk about the fragrances that I absolutely love. Some of them are new, some of them I've had for a really long time, and everything will be listed down in the description box. So just check it out there. I'm wearing a sweater because, you know, I wanted this video to really make sense, but it is hot in this house, okay? So if you guys see me sweating a little bit, just pay no mind, okay? Because we're going with the theme right now. And I'm actually loving the color of my hair now that it's fall and winter. I feel like it just blends a little bit better. My hair is more of like this golden tone. I was trying to like take away the brassiness, but I actually like it for the season. So I'm going to leave it like this. And then when summer rolls around, I might tone it a little bit more. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, let's talk about fragrances. First one that I'm going to mention is one of my favorite vanilla green scents. I have two that are definitely my favorite. One is from Guerlain and it's Angelique Noir, but I find a lot of people have a hard time finding this scent, and this one is a lot more accessible for some reason, and this is Eau Dwell from Diptyque. Love this scent. This one and the Guerlain have very similar scent profile. So if you can't get Guerlain, just get this one. You will love it. It's just a beautiful, very unique fragrance. It's kind of sharp and spicy, and you definitely will get that like green, earthy, sharp tone. It is divine. It just smells like a traditional fragrance that is very elevated and super refined. It's quite elegant. You could definitely wear this for all sorts of occasion, in my opinion. It's beautiful during the day, but it's also really beautiful during the evening, and it just wears so beautifully. To me, this is very unisex, so man or woman can go ahead and play this off really well, and a little goes a long way. Oh, every time I smell it, it's really addictive. Like, you will get that gorgeous vanilla tone in here, and then that background of the green notes, it's kind of spicy and sharp, is there too. You have to absolutely love a green tone in your fragrance to enjoy this one, because it's really in the forefront with that vanilla. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite Diptyque scents. I have tried quite a few from the brand, and this is the one that I always go to. I'm actually on my second bottle, and I really love the bottles from Diptyque. I think they're so unique and beautiful, and there's actually quite a lot of story behind all of the Diptyque fragrances, so just check it out on their website. So the next fragrance is one that you can wear for fall, but also for winter. It's definitely a lot more upscale. This is me going out for a date night, an evening out, maybe even a walk somewhere beautiful, and the weather is kind of chilly now. I really love this fragrance. From the moment that it launched, I was like, Oof, everyone needs to have this scent. It's so beautiful. This is Angel Share from Kilian, and I feel like they really did nail this scent perfectly. It's more of a boozy scent, so you kind of gotta like that element. It is beautiful. The packaging, hello, look at this. It looks like a whiskey bottle. Absolutely stunning. I love, love, love it. I know that they have a couple of different ones within this collection with this bottle. I personally haven't tried them out yet. No, I think I tried one, which is brandy something, and it was okay to me. This is definitely a favorite from Kilian, and I do feel like Kilian does really beautiful fragrances. I'm not a huge fan of the ones in the black bottles. I find they're just a little too loud, too obnoxious for me. They just don't vibe with my personality, or maybe my nose just isn't there just yet. But this, honey, this smells expensive. Okay, let's get that straight. This smells absolutely exquisite. She's sweet. You get this spicy tone. The cinnamon in this fragrance is very loud. It's boozy, okay, without it smelling straight up like you just spent the day at the bar, but it's boozy. Oh, it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. And this one, again, is quite unisex. I can pull this off no problem because there's this gorgeous sweet tone in the scent that just vibes and gives me a little bit of that feminine element. But then again, a man can rock this and smell heavenly, okay? This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If you love a boozy scent that's going to really stand out from the crowd, it's going to be a little bit louder, it's going to project a little bit louder, you're absolutely going to love this one. Next fragrance is one that I don't hear a ton of people talking about, but I think it's so beautiful, and I hope it hasn't been discontinued. I really hope not. This is Prada Candy Night. If you want to smell like a whole dark chocolate mocha, just go ahead and get this. This is really warm, really spicy. It has that chocolatey element without it being just flat out chocolate scent. It does have a little bit more complexity to it, and it's one of my favorite Prada scents, honestly. Like I said, I don't hear a ton of people talking about this particular one, but I think it's so beautiful. From the bottle to the scent, ooh. This takes me back, okay? It takes me back for like 2 years ago because I was obsessed. It's so suave and delectable. It's not overly sweet because I feel like the chocolate in here is more of like a dark chocolate. So there's depth in this fragrance. It still has that sweet quality to it from the original Prada, but there's more. There's more substance. There's more grownness to this fragrance, and it just smells so good. If you want a fragrance that has more of that edible element without it just smelling like straight up food, this is a really beautiful to try out. I really hope that it's not discontinued. I will try to find the link, do my best, and if it's discontinued, I probably won't mention it again, but just so you guys know, it is one of my personal favorites. I love the bottle. Look at this. So pretty. I mean, how gorgeous is this bottle? It's so, so beautiful, so sophisticated. Try it out if you haven't already. Speaking of very edible, gourmand kind of fragrances, I'm gonna keep in that category and talk about Lira. Oof, 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 oof. Lira is beautiful. Okay, she's stunning, she's delectable, and she's just a whole vibe. When I first discovered this one, I was like, what? Where has this been all my life? When it comes to gourmand fragrances, you got to be really careful. Sometimes gourmand can be a little too much. It can be a little too food-like, and then it's like it takes away the element of the perfume, and it just becomes like a very overly sweet fragrance, and you're walking around smelling like a bakery. I mean, sometimes I like to smell like a bakery, but not all the time, and I feel like Lira has a balance between still smelling like a perfume and smelling very gourmand, and I think it's just absolutely stunning. Jerzoff is a house that has high quality fragrances. This is so delicious. Oh, so sweet and delectable. It's kind of creamy also, but still kind of like has a bit of this nutty element to it. There's a bit of a citrusy background in this fragrance also to balance everything off, so it's not like too sweet. Oh, the thing about gourmand fragrances is they are addictive. I think your brain just kind of recognizes all of those sweet, juicy flavors and scents, and it really makes your mouth water. Lira is one of those that makes your mouth water. And you want to smell it all day long. Oh, with a sweater on, this just is a whole vibe. One more gourmand. Do I have it? I don't have it over here. Oh, let's mention this one over here because it's new into my collection, but I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's an oil. Okay, it is not a perfume, but I'm still gonna mention it. This is gonna work perfectly for fall and winter time because it's more of that sweet vanilla. This is from Nest, and it is Madagascar Vanilla perfume oil. I recently just got this fragrance, or this perfume oil, and it is delicious. I think this is going to be a really great oil to pair with a ton of my gourmand or very winter-like fragrances, just to add that element of sweetness in the background. And the fragrance alone does have quite a lot of scent to it, so you don't necessarily have to layer it, but I think layering it would really take your fragrance to a whole nother level. Like even layering it with, say, Prada Candy Night would be beautiful, or you can pair it with Angel Share from Kilian just to add a little bit more sweetness. I think it would go beautiful. It's a soft vanilla. It's not very heavy and dense, okay? So don't be afraid if you think that it's gonna smell very sugar sweet. It really does not smell sugar sweet to me at all. I'm gonna put a little bit on the skin and really get a feel for it. Again, this is newer to my collection, but I already know I'm gonna be wearing this quite a lot, layered with a ton of my fragrances. So smooth. And this one, I don't know if it's just vanilla or there's other elements in here, because I am picking up a very perfumey tone, but the vanilla is quite heavy in terms of it being more prominent, not like being dense and deep, but it's like the main note. It's the star of the show in here. Oh, so beautiful. I can't wait to play around with this more and more. Of course, if we're talking about winter fragrances or fall fragrances, I have to mention Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford. My lighting is getting a little bit dark. Sorry guys, the natural lighting is going down, so bear with me. Tobacco Vanille is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. This will always be in my collection. It's in my top 5, top 10. It's there for life. It's just a beautiful fragrance that is very unique yet very wearable. I get so many compliments with this scent, and I've actually worn this during the warmer days and it works out pretty fine. Losing my words here. And I just think it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. The name scares people off. It's not going to be a heavy, smoky tobacco scent. It's a wet, sweet tobacco note, and the vanilla is just, oof, it's so good. It is a gourmand, but a very unique gourmand scent. Like, it's just so beautiful. There's dried fruits in here. There's so many complex notes in this fragrance that makes it stand out. It makes it look unique or smell unique, but still very wearable. I've worn this dressed up. I've worn this very casually, and it just vibes. Adjusted my lighting. Hopefully it's a little bit better. I made it slightly lighter. Let's go on to another fragrance. This is one that is also kind of newish. I've had it in my collection for a little bit, but I haven't played around with it as much as I should, and now I really want to. This is Milk from Commodity. Probably one better suited for the winter time, but I'm gonna play around with it for the fall. Here in Canada, fall means winter because the cold is coming real quick. Okay, this morning was chilly. So I'm gonna be trying out Milk, and this is the intense version. The thing with Commodity is they have different versions of the same fragrance in terms of like the concentration and how deep it is. So they have more of like a softer one, a mid one, and then their very heavier one. This is, does it have a name for the concentration? I don't see it here. Maybe I could do a whole video on how Commodity works. I think it's really great how they do things. So Milk, creamy, of course, lactonic. Oh, but when I say creamy, it's not super dense in my opinion. It's creamy, but still very wearable, very, very wearable. I like the intense and the regular version. Oof. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's not super dense and heavy when you think of the name Milk. It might kind of like scare you a little bit. It's still fluffy, but there's so much character and depth and intensity to this fragrance. Wow. I can also see my husband wearing this a lot. It is very unisex to me. It's so unique. It is so unique. I haven't played with it a lot, I'll be completely honest. I'm recommending it because I think it's a very unique scent, but I will definitely be playing around with it. And if it's a favorite, if it's a banger, you guys will hear about it on many, many, many more videos to come. So you guys heard it from here. From me, I will be testing this out thoroughly. This is the last one that I'm going to talk about, and it is my personal favorite. It's new to my collection, but I already love it so much. I need to go on more date nights to wear this fragrance, to be honest with you guys. This is Amouage Overture Woman. This right here is a stunning fragrance. It smells so exquisite, so lavish, so expensive, and just unique and very rich and luxe. Oh my goodness, this fragrance is so good. The bottle definitely says it all. Very, very beautiful. It's not doing the most, but it's doing something for sure with that kind of rose gold tone on the hardware, and this frosted bottle is beautiful. I love, love the frosted bottle. Amouage did it again. Oh. She's powerful. She's confident. She's sensual. Oh my gosh, she speaks her mind, but she's very reserved when she needs to be. It's gorgeous. Honestly, I don't even know the notes to this fragrance. Leans kind of gourmand to me because it's quite sweet also. But wow, 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 wow. The feeling, the vibe that it gives is everything. I love it. I really, really love it. I haven't been able to wear as much as I want to, because to me, this is not a simple scent. This is a scent great for an occasion. So I need more occasions. Okay, if the hubby's watching this, give me more occasions so I could wear this scent. And he has complimented me on this fragrance when I have worn it. So he's noticed it, because if he doesn't notice the fragrance, he really won't say anything, because I wear perfume every single day, right? Sometimes multiple times a day, I'm switching the fragrance up. So he gets used to that. But when something catches his eye and really makes him say something, then you know it's good. And this one is real good. I know it's a little bit more pricey, so get yourself a sample. Twisted Lily, I mention it all the time because I just love their website and I love working with them. You can get a sample off of their website. They have samples for pretty much all these fragrances that I talk about. And you can always use my discount code Karina10 when you do purchase your samples or full-size bottles, which is really cool. So test this one out, come back and let me know what you think, because I love it. I really, really do love it. So I'm going to end this video right here because we're talking way too much. I'm probably going to do a part 2 because I still have like 5 or 6 other fragrances in my basket that I want to talk about. So comment down below and let me know if you want to see a part 2 to this fall fragrance recommendation video. And let me know what kind of videos you want to see for fall. Like, do you want to see some fashion, maybe some latte recipes? We want to sprinkle a little life lifestyle in here. So comment down below and let me know what kind of fall themed content you would like to see. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, and also check out Illuminar. We're going to be launching our fall collection very, very soon, which I'm so excited about. And I will see you all in the next video. Ciao!